The San Francisco 49ers just made a roster move. They have put defensive end Daryl Johnson onto injured reserve, which actually Daryl Johnson was having a pretty decent camp. I tracked him having a couple sacks through team periods so far. And was a guy who stood out a couple times, but he goes to IR. And in a corresponding move, the 49ers have signed Daelin Hayes. I believe I'm saying that correctly. He's a former fifth-round draft pick from the Ravens. He was a captain at Notre Dame. He was actually a guy that I watched pretty closely at the Senior Bowl back in 2021, I believe it was. So he's about 6'4", 250 pounds. He strikes me more as an edge fit. He's listed as an outside linebacker with the Ravens, but I always looked at him as a defensive end, so my assumption would be that the San Francisco 49ers, of course, putting a defensive end on injured reserve, will be bringing Hayes in to play defensive end as a speed rusher. Like I said, he's a guy that I thought showed some pretty solid traits for his size, again, speed, that could come off the edge and rush the passer. I don't know what happened with the Ravens and why he was released, being a former fifth-round draft pick. I believe it had something to do with injury related, but the San Francisco 49ers make that move. This is the second move that we've had in 2 days where the 49ers have had to place a defensive player on injured reserve. The 49ers signed a cornerback yesterday. They signed a defensive end today. So we also know we had a lot of injury reports come out of yesterday with multiple players, starters, but haven't heard anything else today in regards to injuries. That was from David Lombardi, who put that out there first. So give shout out David Lombardi for getting that. And I'm excited to go back and kind of look back into Daelin Hayes to remember why he was kind of on my radar back in 2021, and it'll be exciting to see how he fits. 49ers brought in Taco Charlton, and he's been phenomenal since he was added just this week. So it'll be interesting to see how Daelin Hayes performs, but that's the roster move that we got going right now for the San Francisco 49ers.